one of the things I want you to do is, let me see a practice stroke. Now I want you to hold that right there. So right now you're hitting it every point. You're hitting it every point. Very important to hold that putter in that position for a moment or two while your hands are still aiming. Yes, that's what I want. Perfect. Hold, hold, hold. Now you come back. That hold is very important. Good technique. The best opportunity to remember what you just experienced, to remember the feeling of what you just experienced, is the moment after. The moment after you have the experience is the best chance to remember what it felt like. On this one, Andrea, I want you to go ahead and look at the result after each putt. So you're going to aim. You're going to do a practice stroke that you think might fit that distance. Let me see a practice stroke. One that you think the force might create this power to get there. And if you think that's the one, or you think that was too much, or too little, so you'll do another, and then you just make your best guess. Good. Now, I want you to always hold it before you look. All right, let's go ahead and set up. You're not going to look until you've held the position for a little bit. Hold. Now look. Distance-wise, it was perfect. Just aimed a little more left. So on this one, you're going to aim a little more to the right than you just did, but you're going to try to copy the same course because that distance was pretty good. So remember what you just did and copy that. Now you can look. Again, your distance is almost the same. That's very good. So aim a little more to the right because it's going to curve more to the left, but try to copy the same force. That is outstanding. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Look at that, all three of those in the same line. So you've made a perfect duplication. You weren't going short, middle, and long. You were all right there. You just need to change your adjustment a little bit farther if you started the ball. So you're starting to build the right form that'll give you the right information so you can make improvements. Andrea, we're going to look at your putting stroke and how we changed it during our session. On the left was your putting stroke before we did any adjustments. First, let's look at the setup. You can see on the left that you're standing pretty straight with your legs. You don't have much flex in your knees. Also, your arms are pretty straight with no flex in the elbows. I had you set up a little bit differently and put a little flex in your knees and let your elbows tuck into your sides a little bit more. And so that's an improvement. I still want you to try to maybe tilt over a little bit more. You're still standing a little bit more upright with your spine than I would like. I'd like you to tilt over just a little bit more, but that's certainly an improvement from what you had at the beginning. Now we're going to look at the stroke itself on the left. You kind of do this wave and you pull back, and you can see how when you hit the putt, how you don't hold that finish, that as you come through, your putter will immediately start pulling back to again, and you kind of come out of your posture and look at the ball roll to the hole. And so what we worked on was putt, hold, and then look, but hold that finish for a little bit longer before you look. And so this on the right was one of your putting strokes after you worked on that type of concept. As you come through, your eyes are down, your eyes are down, your eyes are down. You do have a little bit of a double backswing. You kind of take it back and then come back to the ball and then start again. That'll be something that we'll work on so that you have just a single backswing to go with your follow through. But as you come through the putt, see how your eyes are still down. You're still looking down even though you've hit the putt. You're not turning to look, and you're holding that putter forward for a much longer time before you look, and then you turn and look. Very good. On the left is Tiger Woods, who's considered one of the best putters of all time. And you can see how when he sets up, he's tilted way over. He's not standing up tall with his spine. His eyes are down. His elbows are tucked, his knees are flexed. As he comes through and hits the putt, just like you, he will keep his eyes down for a good amount of time before he turns and looks. So the putt hold look is a standard fundamental that you want to adopt and incorporate in your putting stroke. So you made a big improvement. Very good. This down the line camera angle shows the posture, and you have a much better posture than you started with. You certainly have more flex in your knees, which I like. Your arms are still a little too straight. This here, your arms are fairly straight here. You can see how Tiger has a little bit of a bend in his elbows. There, he's kind of tucking his elbows into his side. Now, one of the things that allows him to do that is based on the angle of his spine. So he's tilted over, this computer says 42 degrees, and you're at 67 degrees. So he's tilted 20 something or more degrees further than you. So if you tilted over the same amount that he is doing, you would be where the red line is. And that would that would almost force you to bend your arms. You certainly couldn't tilt that much over and without bending your arms. You would have to shorten the distance your eyes are. So one of the things that Tiger does is he tries to get his eyes right over the golf ball. And right now, your eyes are a little bit inside. But if you were to tilt more, then you would have your eyes more on top of the ball. That would be better. Next time we get a chance to work together, we'll work a little bit more on the posture, and we would have to combine flexing the elbows with tilting the spine. You can't just do one without doing the other.